Alright, it's time for Team Battle Maokai Ranked. So, attack speed, red, armor, yellow, magic resistance, scaling loose, and movement speed, quince, basically. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. Can't say I didn't get it. And the masteries are 0, 21, 9. So, I'll tell you this. We're playing the same team we fought in the last ranked match, and they pretty much stomped us that last game. They countered me. I couldn't gank them. So this time I picked Maokai in order to do this. I know they want to invade red. They kind of seem to have that habit. So that's where we move to defend. There's one very, very bad issue here is we're not a level 1 team. I mean, we could do some things, but you'll see just how badly it goes. Go back to recharge my mana in the hell because we know a level 1 fight is going to come because they look like they want my red and I don't want to give it to them. So maybe you'll see the problem with this level 1 fight. So I throw in my little, children just to scout the enemy team, and there's no CC or spells being thrown out by my team. So we get surrounded, and we just completely, are divided. Finally, one spell goes out and it misses, and then my team falls apart and gets destroyed. So, Vayne dies, and Lulu dies, so they're screwed. I get to take mid lane for a little while after they steal my red. I couldn't stop it. So I'll get to level 2 at least. And this will let me recover a little bit. I have to just get my blue before they try to take it from me, which they should have actually, because my team was unable to fight. You can see Lux is Lulu's kicking Karthus' ass. They did lane swaps. In the last game, they lane swapped too, so we lane swapped on them, and I guess they called it and put their dual lane mid. It's a really weird thing, and it happened in every single game. So, as Maokai, I go in because Lulu came up mid, and we killed the fucking Nami. There we go. If you saw Wrath of AD Lulu, you already saw some of the scenes concerning Lulu. I won't be focusing on her on that one. Now, I'm very low health, but because of how Maokai works, if I use enough spells, I'll get his passive, and I'll basically heal myself. It's actually a pretty good portion of my health. So, if as long as you can avoid getting hit before you activate his passive, you'll usually survive with a sliver of health at most camps. Anyways, the enemy engages, I go in, I grab Jarvan, but he flashes, which was actually kind of a waste of a flash, because we wouldn't have been able to kill him, especially because Lux had already used some overspells. Now I'm here, I'm just waiting for Lee Sin to make a bad maneuver, either to use his Q on one of them and dash forward, or shield one of the minions. And we'll see. Boom, shield minions. He's dead. Because there's no way to escape from this now. I click W as soon as he gets close. We CC lock him and just beat him to death. Perfect. That's how you do one of these types of ganks. An ambush gank works if you notice they burned one of their spells, either CC or a gap closer, or that can be used in escape, to either harass, trade, or whatever. Lee Sin used a shield, I went in. So he's got nothing to escape with now. Dead Lee Sin. Maokai is one of the more interesting recovery junglers. I mean, recovery for him would technically be difficult because, he requires mana. He's not really the best clearer without mana. He's actually a pretty fast jungler, but that's only if he gets to spam his spells with impunity. But he's one of the best gankers in the game. Just because his snare and his Q are like a mini Maokai ultimate. So it's just click and go, click and go. So as far as recovery goes, he does it the old-fashioned way, murdering people. There's two ways of recovering. Well, there's multiple ways, and it's kind of each one is exclusive to a single type of jungler most of the time. For ganking junglers, the only way to recover is ganks. It pretty much is just ganking. And here we go. Here's another one of the ganks I'm coming. I brought myself a pink ward. I put it in the bushes just so he can clear them and I could hide there later. But they got a little too close. I used E to scout them. Press W. Dead Nami right here. Bam. Combo Hex explodes. So as I was saying, ganking junglers need to kill things in order to recover. Farming junglers need to farm things, obviously. They just continuously farm. They're very fast at farming. They're very fast clearers, so they can naturally do this. Oh, by the way, we dove Ezreal, and then Jarvan comes up and kills us. So That's how farmers recover. Control junglers generally are naturally resistant characters like Nunu. Doesn't fucking matter if you got counter jungled because his supporting abilities are still going to come into effect. Which is why control junglers tend to have the best time ever. I mean, they're the most gold efficient. You can fuck them over as much as you want. They can buy all the wards and oracles they want. It doesn't matter. They're still going to contribute. There are, of course, characters that sort of hybridize the roles, like Maokai. He's kind of a hybrid of all things. He's a really strong ganker. He's kind of a fast jungler. Well, he's a pretty fast jungler, but he is mana dependent. And all his abilities, including especially his ultimate, are very cost effective, or make him cost effective. So Maokai ends up recovering simply by ganking nonstop and farming when he can. I mean, that's obvious for a lot of junglers, sure, but he has an easier time doing that. Of course, pending he isn't being outdueled, because while he's a strong duelist with proper mana, I would say, he needs his abilities in order to duel. If you didn't know, he actually has really high AD, base AD. He beats people to death with his giant tree trunk. And of course, he's got his passive, which in some cases can help him win duels. So once more, Nami gets caught with the same little combo and explodes. Lee Sin comes in, cues me, damages him. I just slam him in here and I lock him down. Fucking Lulu takes his health down by a shit ton. So we take chase. Lee Sin tries to run away. I catch Ezreal with my W, slam him back. Lulu's able to finish him off. Lee Sin focuses me for whatever reason, so Lulu picks up another kill. So this Lulu's fucking fed. I've done my job down here, so now I can go gank other lanes. By the way, I'm buying Shirelia's Reverie. It's one of my items. The enemy team is pretty fucking mobile, and they can disengage if they want to, and Maokai wants to be a full-on engagement character. So Shirley's Reverie is usually a good pick for him, at least in my opinion. Press Shirley's, go right in, click W, and when you're in the middle of them, pop up your ultimate. If they focus you, well, they're charging the ultimate, you're taking a reduced damage, and of course it's kind of a generally bad idea to focus a tank, except in this case where, I jumped into 4 people and I thought my team had my back, and then Lee Sin shows up, so it's a 5v3, but it's more like a 5v2 because we didn't really have any organization here, so we got nothing, and they fucking wiped us out, 2 of us. But anyways, something quite interesting. Somebody actually said, you should do a Jungle Maokai game. He's pretty underrated. He's not fucking underrated. People damn well know what Maokai can do. People damn know what Maokai does. No one is saying he's a shitty jungler. That was probably one of the stupidest things I had read in a long time, that he's underrated. Just because a character isn't used doesn't mean they're underrated. It's just, like I've explained in that other rant, it just means the meta currently doesn't fit them, or people don't actually want to play this fucking champion. Because, like, Maokai is really strong and all, but he's not exactly the most fun champion for everybody. Even back when Galio and Cassiopeia were considered overpowered, nobody really wanted to play them. They still had low play rates because they're boring fucking characters, or at least Galio is. I can't stand fucking playing Galio. Fucking ugh. Like when he came out, he was kind of fun, and then he just got really boring. And Cassiopeia is just uneventful, I'll say, because sustained magic damage dealers are pretty uneventful as a whole. But yeah, Cassiopeia and Galio, when they were considered overpowered, weren't really played that much. And that goes to say with a lot of characters, Trundle, when he was like, the best jungler to pick, wasn't even picked either. So it's not that they're underrated. It's just nobody fucking wants to use them. Or can't, or really shouldn't use them at the moment. Like Maokai, he actually fits a lot of team comps. He actually fills a lot of holes too that a team may need. Crowd control, initiation, stats. Anyways, here, jump in, grab them all, bam. But we actually kill nobody. Except Nami, she dies right now by me. The rest of them pretty much live, however. Press W. Oh, Jarvan dies, I click in W. In comes Karthus, wipes out 2 people. And the rest of us are pretty much fucked. We try to run away. In comes Karthus. picks up, well, he doesn't pick up all the kills, he picks up a third kill, and Ezreal picks up another. So you can see this game is pretty fucking close. But the first game we played against him was disgustingly, one-sided, and we were sad. It made us not enjoy the tacos we had later. Diana gets caught, but fortunately it just escapes using her ultimate, so it's not a big waste. She'll recover, nonetheless. The teams are even. When it comes to team fights, I do feel my team would have the advantage. Of course, we keep being scattered and we get picked off and we keep being, just murdered. So the enemy team is ahead of us slightly, not by a lot. Well, actually, wait, no, we're ahead of them. We're purple. Now we're pretty much even. But Lulu is, split pushing. If you saw the Wrath of 80 Lulu, she fucking fucks everybody the fuck up. Takes an inhibitor, take a tower, and kill 2 people. Then the enemy team comes up and tries to stop her, but she runs away. Meanwhile, we're able to take another tower because of her split pushing. And another dragon. So now we bring the gold advantage back to us, though it is still pretty minor. Alright, by Aegis. Buying auras for my team. They're pretty offensive auras. Aegis, for the most part, is both defensive and offensive. Shrelia's, I would consider that more offensive nowadays than defensive. Vayne goes gung-ho, kills Karthus, and then tries to focus Ezreal. I, join in the fight. Don't do enough damage, and we get fucking destroyed by the Karthus ultimate, and Ezreal lives with a sliver of health, but now he's back up. Diana goes in, kills him, and dies as a result, so I don't really think that was worth it. We went 3 for 2. However, though, with that massive distraction, Lulu was able to take yet another tower, and then fucking kill Nami for the, upteenth time. So what it's worth is we're trading the lives of our entire team for their towers. And towers is what ultimately wins games. Sorry about that. Blows my team. Yeah, I went through a wall. It's just a little replay issue. I pop Shirley's hoping to try to engage on them. They run. I probably should buy stronger boots. I have Locket of the Iron Solari. This puts me at, I think, almost 40% cooldown reduction, which is not disturbingly, but lovely. Vayne, it gets in a fight. We're kind of scattered, and I'm trying to defend her with everything I have. She survives. Then Karthus' ultimate kill. Well, actually, Ezreal ultimate picks her up. They full on engages. I try to do everything I can to just CC them, but there's not enough. So my team essentially gets wiped out. All in the meanwhile, Lulu's pushing top and takes a next tower. Ezreal gets a quadra kill. They can't really push. Lulu is pretty much wrecking them. If it wasn't for Lulu, we'd probably be losing really badly now. The gold gap has been closed a lot more now. But this time they focused Lulu. She got caught out. I go in. There's not much I can do. My ultimate is not enough to save us. My CC is not either. Lulu dies, and so does our team. We only managed to kill Jarvan before they start wiping out the rest of us. Well, Karthus dies too. I died. Lulu died, I died, Vayne died, then Lux died, Diana pretty much got to run away with her life. So, the game is not, the gold lead is up to them now. However, because of how fucked up they are and the fact that we have several towers down, we go get Baron real quickly. They try to engage on us, so we're able to catch them when they try to disengage. Vayne catches Ezreal, destroys him, and me and Lulu catch everybody else, and we systematically pick them off as they can't run away. Ezreal fell. Then went Lee then went Jarvan, then went Karthus, and now goes Nami. And the entire enemy team was wiped out. We had the exact same amount of kills. We would have had the exact same amount of gold after Baron or so. But after those kills, we had the low gold lead. And with that, we secure victory. It was a pretty hard-earned fight, and this team pretty much wiped the floor with us the first game. So we got to have a little bit of a comeback, to set things in balance for the second game. And then I'll upload the third game later.